Thanks for joining us. A former deputy clerk of the National Assembly, Adelami, has been sworn in as the deputy governor of Ondo State. The swearing-in ceremony in Akure, the state capital, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa said he dissolved the cabinet in order to rejuvenate the system. Aiyedatiwa reports.
The swearing-in of the new deputy governor of Ondo State, Adelami, came a week after he was nominated by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. The International Cultural and Event Center, Akure, venue of the historic event, was filled to capacity as friends and family members of the deputy governor came to witness it. Oath of allegiance and that of office were administered on him.
I solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear the true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Governor Aiyedatiwa said his government will continue to prioritize the people's welfare. The governor, who justified the dissolution of cabinet, admonished his deputy to work together with him to move the state to El Dorado. The governor also sought the people's support for his administration, saying all ongoing projects will not be abandoned.
In order to sustain the path of accelerated development bequeathed to us by our lead leader and former governor, being the short span of barely 1 month of assumption of office, our scorecard has shown that the people of Ondo State are pleased with our various policies and actions so far.
The new deputy governor promised to be loyal to the governor.
With our dear governor, to foster great collaboration and unanimity, we shall be sustainable development for our dear state. With the pride of our great leader and president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Governor Aiyedatiwa is expected to announce appointment of other members of his cabinet in the days ahead. Aiyedatiwa, TVC News, Akure.
And for more on the swearing-in, spokesman of the Ondo State 9th Assembly and chieftain of the APC, Benga Omole, joins me on the news. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening.
So just before the swearing-in ceremony, there were controversies around the senatorial district of origin of the deputy governor. People were not quite happy that he came from the same region or zone as the governor, and that doesn't do well for representation in the state. Does this swearing-in put that controversy to rest?
Well, there's no controversy as far as I am concerned, and I don't know where you get that from. Yes, the new deputy governor hails from the same town as that of our leader, the former governor of Ondo State, Arakuni Oluwatimi Odunayo Akeredolu, SAN-CON. And, it took the governor, the present governor, Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa, almost a month before he made this announcement of the deputy governor. And I know he did a lot of consultation. Come to look at it. Nobody knew, nobody expected our former governor will die in service. It was huge loss to us, not only in Ondo State, but the entire federation. And there's no any other honor that the present governor can do for his late boss than what he has done. It caught us by surprise because nobody was even looking at that direction. And when it happened, it was applauded. You can see the enthusiasm in the people amongst the political class of Ondo State. It was a masterstroke. Yes, normally when the governor comes from the south, the deputy governor is usually from the center, but we are in an unusual circumstances. The ticket ab initio is between Owo, which is in the north, and Ilaje, which is in the south. And I know, I want to presume that bringing Adelami as the deputy governor is a fulfillment and manifestation of the love and respect the present governor has for his boss. They have a joint ticket that will lapse in February 2025, and bringing somebody from Owo to literally complete that term is not out of place. And I think it was applauded. That is why you can see the mammoth crowd that came out on Friday. I want to quickly correct this erroneous impression that some blackmailers and naysay politicians in Ondo State are saying that the governor mobilized people to welcome him from Abuja last week. The governor has been going to Abuja and coming to Akure for some.
All right.
What happened on Friday was that was the first time after the announcement of the SSG and the new deputy governor that the governor and the new SSG and the deputy governor.
I wish I could give you enough time, Mr. Mole. Sorry, I had to butt in. I wish I could give you enough time.
Supporters at the SSG
just a minute.
Mobilized to the airport to see the
all right, so we do not have enough time, and I want to ask you as many questions as I possibly can. Let's talk about the experience that the deputy governor will bring to the table in terms of governance in Ondo State.
Yeah, the resume of the deputy governor is top-notch. He's a technocrat, a philanthropist, and a household name in Ondo State. He rose to the rank of being the deputy national clerk of the National Assembly. I mean, you give it to him. And at a point, I think in 2020, he threw his hat in the ring to contest for the gubernatorial in Ondo State. But that was, I mean, he has to pull out of that race then because his kinsman, our governor, was supported to run for second term. So Dr. Adelami is somebody that has what it takes to be the deputy governor of Ondo State. In terms of popularity, in terms of experience, in terms of knowledge, he has what it takes. Like I said, he retired in 2018 as the deputy national clerk of the National Assembly, and you know what that means.
So we're already seeing political moves and declarations in Ondo State in terms of the forthcoming election. In fact, one person, a commissioner, said that the governor, former governor, later Akeredolu, told him he was going to be the next governor of the state. And we know that when the governor is also picking his deputy, he's also, one of the things he's also looking at is political calculation as to the ticket. So are we now seeing the ticket of the APC for the next election in Ondo State?
Well, we can only have a governor at a time in Ondo State. I won't, like I said, and I know that bringing Adelami on board is just to complete the term of Oluwatomi Adekeredolu and Aiyedatiwa. Yes, you said, somebody said he has been endorsed by the late governor when he died. And people have been asking him he should bring a certified true copy of that. But you see, this is a time of politics, and all of us know who Akeredolu was when he was alive. That was why we were worried when we were not hearing from him for a very long time, and some people were saying, he said that. Akeredolu is somebody you cannot keep in a place and he will not talk. Akeredolu spoke his mind on the day they were inaugurated. He was inaugurated for a second time alongside the present governor, who was his then deputy, that he endorsed him not only publicly, even amongst, during several ESCO meetings, he endorsed him, telling his commissioners then, some of them will still talk about this, that Lucky Aiyedatiwa will be his predecessor. And we never knew he's going to be this soon. And Akeredolu has a successor already. The person that's claiming that Akeredolu endorsed him, well, we know the characters of politicians. They will say one thing in the morning and say another thing in the evening. There's no evidence to that.
Well, the people of Ondo State also have a say in this, and we'll see how things play out. Thank you so much for...
Of course.
Thank you so much for your time. Spokesman of Ondo State 9th Assembly and chieftain of the APC, Benga Moli.